Hello, Chris.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Chersaines.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to meet you too. I'm here to teach you some applied behavior analysis strategies and techniques to help you with your daughter.
Awesome.
I've heard that you already have tried to teach her some independent skills when it comes to personal hygiene.
I have, and it's been going pretty good.
Excellent. So this is going to be, I'm assuming, pretty smooth sailing as well, this training. I agree with you that putting on deodorant is a good skill to learn, and I think with Julia becoming 11 and entering her adolescent years that it's a good one for her to start to do independently.
Yes.
So good job for you for choosing that as a skill to learn. It's also my understanding that she really likes the iPad, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so I was thinking that we would use a token system when we're working through the steps to teach her how to put on deodorant, and then we would use those tokens and exchange them for time on the iPad. And I think that that would reinforce the behavior that we're looking for and make it more likely for that behavior to happen in the future.
Okay.
Okay, so the plan for today is for you to pretend to be Julia, and for me to go through the task analysis and teach you everything. I've already written out the task analysis. So the point of the task analysis is to kind of keep the routine the same. So you can always go through the same steps to help her keep something constant.
Okay.
And then we're going to reverse roles, and I'm going to pretend to be Julia, and you're going to try to teach me.
Okay.
Okay, so how it's going to work is we are first going to verbally, because we're teaching her, so we're going to verbally prompt her and ask her to do each step. If she doesn't respond within 3 seconds, we're going to try to give a gesture to help cue her. And then if that doesn't work within 3 seconds, we're going to give hand on hand.
Okay.
So when I am training you, I'm just going to have you not respond to anything until I do hand on hand, so then you can see through how it'll work for all 3 steps.
Okay.
So you basically just, you get it easy, you just kind of stand there.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the pack that we're going to use for deodorant. So you already have her task analysis chart here that she uses every day. So we're adding this. So the last thing that Julia does on her task analysis, she pulls off and puts into her chart, so then she knows that she's all done. Except now we're introducing put on deodorant. So let's say that you pulled that off, Julia, and I'm going to say, okay, Julia, it's time to put on deodorant. Okay, Julia, can you get the deodorant out of the drawer for me, please? Good job, Julia, getting the deodorant. That's for iPad time. Julia, can you take the top off the deodorant, please? Good job taking the top off, Julia. That's for iPad time. Julia, can you lift up one side of your shirt so I can see underneath your arm? Good job, Julia, lifting up your shirt. And now take this deodorant and make 3 strokes under your arm. 1. Good job, Julia, doing that for me. Okay, we have to do it on the other side. So can you lift up your shirt on the other side, please? Good job lifting up your shirt, Julia. That's for iPad time. Now take the deodorant, Julia, and make 3 strokes. Good job putting deodorant under your arm, Julia. That's for iPad time. Can you put the top back on now for me? Good, putting the top back on. That's for iPad time. Okay, can you put the deodorant back in the drawer, please? Good job putting the deodorant back in the drawer. Julia, you are all done putting on your deodorant. Good job. You done that. Okay, so pretty simple. My only advice is to not rush from one prompt to the next. Give her some time to process. I mean, you know your daughter better than anybody. She's going to need a little time just to think about what you're saying. When you give the gesture, don't say anything. And then when you do hand over hand, if needed, just light contact and direct her to where she needs to go. So you can same here.
Do I have to take off the...
No, this will be on here. That's a good question. This will already be on here as well as all the other steps. So she does the step, take it off like always, and then she'll come to this new pack and she might not know what this means. So you're going to say this means put on deodorant.
Okay.
This is here the task analysis that I've written out. So you can kind of either by memory the steps, okay, they're pretty chronological, or you can refer to this.
Okay, so we're going to start with Julia. Okay, we're going to put on some deodorant. So Julia, can you please get the deodorant out of the drawer?
I just forgot to tell you that sometimes I'm going to respond to your verbal prompts, sometimes I'm going to wait for your gestural cue, and then sometimes it'll be hand over hand, okay?
Okay, so Julia, would you please get the deodorant out of the drawer? Good job getting the deodorant out of the drawer. Here's for iPad time. Okay, so Julia, would you please take the top off of the deodorant? Good job, thank you very much. That's for iPad time. Julia, will you please lift up one side of your shirt so we can see your armpit? Good job lifting up your shirt for iPad time. Julia, we're going to put 3 strokes of deodorant on our armpit, okay? Can you put some deodorant on, please? Good job putting on deodorant, Julia. Okay, we're going to go to the other side now. Would you mind lifting up the other side of your shirt so we can see your armpit? Good job, Julia, for lifting up your shirt. Thank you. Okay, we're going to put, same thing, 3 strokes on the other side. You can put some deodorant on. 3 strokes, please. Good job putting on deodorant. Okay, so we're almost done. So if you can put the top back onto the deodorant, please. Good job putting on deodorant, the top. And if you want to put the deodorant back in the drawer, we're all done. Perfect, thank you very much. That's for your iPad time, and good job, we're done.
I'd say you did pretty good.
Thank you very much.
Well done. So we can practice one more time just so you're comfortable. And then,
Okay.
yes, we won't do it on video. And then we will have you practice with Julia. I have a checklist to monitor and to see how you're doing, and then that'll help you refer back to see if you're doing all the things properly, all the steps. And then the only other thing we need to do is come up with time to come back and see how everything went.
Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.